Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did before. Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt right? I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only wondering, and maybe we could take it to a different conversation.
Hello everybody, welcome to the vlog. This is the first time that I am showing my face really on here or talking at all. It is state testing week, and so all of my friends are taking their standardized tests this week, not to be confused with our screeners that we do 3 times a year. So this week we have, oh my gosh, this chair is so squeaky. This week we have all of their standardized tests that we have to turn into the state, and then next week we'll start sprinkling in the screeners, the math and reading screeners that they take 3 times a year, and that'll last the next 2 weeks too. So just 'tis the season, right? We have 4.5 weeks left of school, and this week and the next 2 are going to be full of testing, and then by the time that's over there's gonna be like 2 weeks left of school. So yeah, it is busy, but that's what I've been busy with this week, and it's Wednesday and my kids are already just over it and sick of it, and I am too. I'm ready to be done, so pray for us that this continues to go well. But anyways, I've been trying to film a week in my life for you guys and have just gotten very like small clips. So if this vlog even makes it to 10 minutes long, I guess I'm gonna be surprised, because we are just part of it is that obviously if you've been following along, you know we have our foster child, so I don't ever vlog in front of him and I have to take him to and from school every day. So that's part of why I don't get my face on here as much, except on Wednesdays when we have early outs from the kids and staff has professional developments. That's the one day a week where I don't have him after school. Then he goes with his grandma and Chris picks him up later then. So this is my one day that I usually can vlog if I'm going to, for sure, but everything else has just been so busy. What else? Oh, he had his first baseball game last night, and that was really fun. It was really windy. The temperature was nice, but it was super windy, and that was not as fun. But yeah, between all of his appointments and sports and stuff, it's been hard to have a chance to get my face on the vlog as well. But here we are. We also hit, let me see if I can show you. Maybe I'll need to get in my mirror. We've hit 20 weeks, so that's exciting. I am like, now I don't just look bloated anymore. This is a baby bump and people are noticing. I also just decided to finally wear clothes where I made it obvious and you can see it, because like yesterday I wore a sweatshirt and I could tell that there was like, my stomach was sticking out of it. But like, if you didn't know, people probably just thought I was looking a little chunky. So it's like, maybe I should start dressing and making this a little bit more obvious so that people don't just think I'm slowly letting myself go. Yeah. Anyways, with the 20 weeks though, it means we have our anatomy scan soon. So on Friday, today's Wednesday, I only have 2 more days left. Friday morning, we get to go have our anatomy scan. We also get to find out the gender. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to reveal that in this vlog yet or not, but by the time this is posted, I will know what it is finally, and I've been waiting so long for that. So I am very excited about that. Oh, man. Okay, that's kind of the update for this week. Teaching-wise, like I said, it's state testing week, so I don't have a ton to update on, but yeah, 4.5 weeks left of school, and I am mentally counting down. Now, I feel like this brings me to another good point that I want to make though. Although I am mentally counting down myself for when summer will be here and how many days left of work I have, I am not doing a countdown calendar with my students. For most of my students, school is their safe place. They are not wanting summer to come. It actually gives them a lot more anxiety to think about summer coming and not having school every day. And I do not want to add any more anxiety to what they are already feeling. So I will not be doing a countdown calendar, and I will not be making a big deal about it with my students, other than the fun things that are already going on, because it's the end of the year, the different field trips that they're doing and the different school-wide celebrations that we will be doing. Excuse me. But just something to think about if you're watching this and you have your own classroom of who are my students who maybe aren't looking forward to summer, and is it really appropriate to be counting this down? Because that might be more of a dreadful thing for them that they're not excited about. So food for thought there for you. So anyways, okay, I need to wrap this up because I need to make a call to one. Here's a backstory. Last week, my vehicle got hit while I was driving to school. It was literally a hit and run while I was driving my son to school, both of us to work and school, and somebody just like trying to come around and pass me really fast and then hit my bumper really quick, and so my fender and bumper are dented, and I still have a dent in the other side of my vehicle from Christmas Eve when my sister-in-law backed up into me. So now both sides of my fender and bumper look terrible. I quickly snapped a picture of the guy in front of me and got his license plate down and called it in and reported the hit and run. But then yesterday in my mail, I got a nice thing from the police department saying that they didn't have enough evidence to move forward with it, and they're just dropping it. The case is suspended because they don't have enough evidence to move forward with it. So that's great and frustrating. So yeah, the guy, I'm assuming, because I gave them the plate numbers so they can look up who that is registered to, but I guess if there wasn't, because he hit and ran and left and no one else I could pull as a witness to it other than my own 8-year-old in the car with me, I didn't have any other witnesses for it. And if they didn't catch it on the traffic camera, I'm sure when they called that guy, he just denied it. Then I don't know. That's frustrating. So I have to call my insurance back though, because I reported it to my insurance and gave them the case number from the police department and everything. And yeah, I guess we're just going to be stuck paying for it now. So have to call them back, and then have to call, oh yeah, my pregnancy brain is all over the place. Call our social worker back because our social worker does not work for the agency anymore, and so we're getting shifted over to a new one, and I have to call that person back and make contact with them. And yeah, checks, there's just so many things. Someone just came into my room and I had to abruptly stop my vlogging. It was kind of awkward. Anyways, okay, now I'm afraid to talk very loud. Like I was saying, have to call and make contact with the new social worker. So that's on my to-do list. I need to wrap that up and then, yeah, hopefully get out of here at a decent time. So happy Wednesday, happy state testing week, and I will hopefully get some better clips of the remaining 2 days this week to have a longer than 10-minute vlog to post for you all. So
can we ever have another moment? Can you just be honest? I was only wondering if maybe we could take it to a different conversation.
Because I had some boys finish their state testing finally. It felt like pulling teeth to get one of them to finally do his last test, and the other one, I wish he would have slowed down. He had no problem taking it, but just clicked through all of it too. So anyways, I have 2 more that have to finish tomorrow because only 3rd through 5th grade takes them. So I only have 4 boys that are taking it this year. So half of them are done now though, so I'm getting their McDonald's rewards that they worked for through each test to pick what they want as their reward. And yeah, that's I guess it's nice to get out of the building, and it's nice to feel like I can actually leave the building and do this, because a lot of the times when I have like done rewards for kids, I will have one of the associates that work in my room go and get it and bring it back, and then I just Venmo them for it because it's too crazy for me to try to leave. But it's been pretty mild today, so knock on wood, I guess. Hopefully nothing went haywire by the time I get back to the building, but I do feel very happy that things are calm enough and I was able to be the one to leave and go and do this, and that we are officially 2 of the 4 done, and the other 2 should finish up tomorrow. So anyways, this is likely the only time I'm going to check in person today, so fingers crossed the afternoon goes just as smoothly and no major issues. Hello friends, it is Friday. I am on my way to our anatomy scan. I Oh my gosh, I am so excited. We have not seen any ultrasound or pictures of the baby since 8 weeks. So I will be 21 weeks tomorrow. So this has felt like just so long to have to wait for this appointment. And because we did not do any of the prenatal testing, we didn't get any like gender or anything until now. So I'm super excited. Chris took our 8-year-old to school, which was really nice and gave me just more time to lay in bed and get ready and whatever. So yeah, I'm really excited. Put your final guesses in. I have had a very strong feeling this whole time that it's a girl. I've had multiple people tell me that they think it's a girl, and like my sister told me she had a dream that it was a girl. One of my coworkers, before she even knew that I was pregnant, told me she had a dream that I was having a baby girl. And so yeah, and the heart rate was really high. When we were at our 8-week appointment, the heart rate was 173. So the high heart rate is supposedly indicative of it being a girl as well. Then plus the due date is on September 7th. I was born on the 7th, my sister was born on the 7th, and so I have just all of that together been convinced that we are having a little girl. So anyways, that's what I'm headed to do. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to include in this vlog yet or not, but happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week, and my appointment that I've been counting down to from literally months now.
Yeah.
I knew it!
All right.
All right.
I knew it.
Deep breath from Dad now.
You want to be in it?
Sure.
What if I don't want you in it?
Then don't be in it.
Just kidding. You're in it. Oh, you're in it.
Way I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll